all, and welcome to Matt the podcast. I'm your host, Marlies Mackenzie, and on today's agenda, we're going to be talking about something, but I'll tell you what that something is a little bit later. Just want to get out the disclaimers. I'm not going to go into great detail about what I've been doing, where I've been, why I haven't been putting out content, all of that. But if you follow me on Instagram, you will know this already. And if you saw the last 3 uploads that I did a couple of months ago, you will know what issues I've been kind of like challenging or like faced with. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Until I know that I'll be completely dissolved or divorced from any technical inconsistencies, issues, and all of that, I won't be putting out, or rather promoting, this podcast, because I just think that like it sucks when you religiously watch a person's content and then for the next few months they're not uploading anything, and then they're back for a month uploading and like I'm like, go subscribe, like, comment, and all of that, and then next thing you know, after that the person is not uploading or anything like that. So because I don't appreciate that, I wouldn't want to subject the people who actually religiously watch my content to that as well. So just gonna leave it at that, but just know that the podcasts will be up when they're up. But I'm not gonna go into great detail about like promoting it, putting in that much effort and all of that until I know that I can actually maintain that. So what are we gonna talk about today? Cool. So I wanna talk about music. The Tswanas call it Mino. The Xhosas and Zulus call it Ingoma or Umculo or whatever you want. And I think we all know that like music has like a great sense of feeling that it brings to us. Like some of it is attached to meaning. Music has saved some of us in some cases. And sometimes it's so weird, I think, when a person listens to like very sad music, but then that sad music makes them happy. And I'm the weird one. Because I listen to like very sad music and I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Really? But then I've been obsessed with this song. I've been singing it for the past 2 days. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul. Worship his holy name. And then it goes on. Sing like never before. Oh my soul. Worship his holy name. So I've practically asked a couple of my friends to tell me how they feel about music, what music makes them feel, what artists they enjoy. I've even like reached out to like an artist himself, independent artist. I'll tell you his name, but like he is actually pretty good on Spotify. I think he has currently, I want to say, around about like 1,000 or 1,000 plus listeners, monthly listeners on Spotify, registered music, gets royalties of some of his songs, from Cape Town but currently residing in Johannesburg. And what do? They're in marketing, so digital marketing. So yeah, man, the people behind the algorithm, he's doing that kind of thing. So yeah, I'll tell you. So I don't know how you guys listen to music, but I'm essentially one of those people who listen to music in alphabetical orders. I'll probably like put it on the side, but like my Spotify playlist is literally A to Z. And in a day, I'll probably like listen to one artist, and if I'm listening to like that artist, I'm probably listening to like a couple of songs of theirs, because also I have this thing with like sound. There's a moment when I hear the song until I kind of like, I'm no longer hearing what the person is saying and I just hear sound. And over the past year or so, I've been more conscious of the music I listen to. But then again, there are moments in which I backslide and I'm like, oh my gosh, did you know that song? Ratchet, but like, let's go with it because, oh my gosh. And another song that kind of like resurfaced for me this year was, and all I wanna do is touch it, ooh, 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 make a tap out. But like some of these songs are so vulgar as well. And I've also have like a friend who's very, very, very conscious of the music he listens to. Especially like how they kind of like went away from what is it? There's a difference between conscious rap and gangster rap apparently. I thought conscious rap and gangster rap was the same thing, but he's kind of like left that because he feels like it incites a lot of like violence and hateful thoughts and feelings, and you're basically just vibing to the beat, but like you're not necessarily realizing that the lyrics are also infiltrating your thoughts, not just your mind but your thoughts as well, and sometimes you act out of turn, and it's not solely because of the song, but it's a matter of the influence that the song has. So just gonna play like his voice note, and maybe like I'll let you like in on one of his songs. But like there's this one song of his, I actually don't know the title of the song, but all I know is he says, "I'm just a kid from Vegas," and like the beat that comes with that as a like from Vegas, and I literally tell everyone that like, hey, who are you, where you from? And I'm just like, I'm just a kid from Vegas. But anyway, I think he was from Philippi. But anyway, let's just listen to it. So right now I just want us to like listen to a song. Yeah, I think go see on Spotify. He's A.B.T. He has a couple of EPs already. Is it EPs? Just a single EP and 2 songs. I want us to like listen to his latest release. But I'm looking here and I see that his most played song, from what I can see, with 26,648 streams, is Black Man. And the one that I'm about to play is sitting at 10,818 streams. So we're just gonna listen to a bit of that. Okay, go out! Oh my gosh, it's giving a funny with like a hint of MT and a hint of someone like who's Malungu and who's Greek, but like one of them, or like a hint of that. I don't know. Do you think I'm being ambitious? But like, make me a PP. Don't make me a private part. Don't make me a private part. You disrespect me now. Don't make me a private part. Anyway, okay, Brian, go off. So, one of my personal favorite artists is Nina Simone. And she's been sampled quite a lot. But it's kind of like changed recently. I don't know, from time to time I go from Leomile to Mandisi to like Bruno Major, and then I'm back at Nina. But I think it's more kind of like the feeling, because like I've already kind of like spoken about how I'm conscious of music that I listen to, and it's kind of like, even with the positive sounds where there probably isn't vulgar language or it's not explicit or anything like that, with Bruno Major, his songs make me feel like I'm already at the place where I want to see myself materialistically. And it's kind of like I'm sitting on my porch and I'm like holding my husband's hand, and like we're looking at the farm and like the fruits of our labor, and I'm like, no, I'm not there yet. I cannot relax. I don't want to be comfortable. So basically, and then there's this other one where he talks about Regent Park. I think Regent Park is somewhere in England, I think. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can feel it. I can feel it. It makes me feel like I'm walking by the Cape Town Park. What do we call that park? But then at the same time, it makes me feel like there's a lot of like, it's that park except we're surrounded by water. And I'm like, it's such a good feeling. But also, I don't want to be tricked into thinking that I'm there and there now, and I suddenly feel comfortable and no longer work for these things because I've kind of like gotten that dopamine or gratification or satisfaction or whatever chemical and feeling the song exudes, right? And then with Nina Simone, I was very obsessed with my skin is black, my arms are long, my back is strong, strong enough to take the pain, inflicted again and again What do they call me?